everyone, my name is Tracy from Mathnasium, and today's class is going to be about finding the unit price of an item and how to find the best buy. So let's start off with unit price. So if I tell you that you can buy 6 items for $10.5, how much can you buy one item for? So to find the unit price, you have to do the total price over the number of items. And that will give you the price per item. So let's do the division. 10.5 divided by 6. How many times can 6 go into 10? Just once. So we put 1 up here and we subtract one group of 6. I get 4. Now I'm going to bring down the next number. My new number is 45. How many groups of 6 go into 45? So we can say 7 groups of 6. And what is 7 groups of 6? That is 42. Now since we're doing decimals, we don't have to say remainder. We can just add another 0 and keep going. So how many groups of 6 fit into the number 30? That's 5 groups of 6. And you're done. Now I'm just going to move the decimal point up here into our answer. So 6 items for $10.5, that means each item is $1.75. Let's try another example. If I can buy 14 items for $3.50, how much could I buy one of those for? So we're going to have to divide the total price by the number of items to get the price per item. So let's do the division on the sides. How many groups of 14 fit into 3? 3 is too small for that, so we're going to say 0 groups of 14. Now we're going to take the number 35 instead. How many groups of 14 fit into 35? Just 2 groups. If I go more than 2 groups of 14, I'll go over the number 35. So what is 2 groups of 14? That's 28. And we'll just do the subtraction. We get 7. Now we're going to bring down the next number. How many groups of 14 go into the number 70? So 70 ends with a 0. I'm going to try 5 groups. Let's try that. 5 groups of 14, exactly 70. So we're going to put the 5 up here and the 70 down there, and we're done with our division. So let's move the decimal point up. That means I can buy one item for 25 cents. So this is how we find the unit price. Now I'm going to do an example of how to get the best buy. When you're out shopping and you have different options and you want to know which one is the most affordable option. So sometimes you can eliminate some examples with inspection. Let me show you what I mean. So if I'm selling 3 items for $6.45, or I'm selling 1 item at the price of $2.17, or I'm selling 6 items for $12.25. These are your options. So either you buy a pack of 3 for $6.45, you buy 1 item for $2.17, or you can buy 6 of them for $12.25. I want to know which one is the cheapest per item. So the first thing we can do is eliminate one of these. So if I can buy 3 for $6.45, then at this rate, how much would buying 6 be? So at this rate, 6 should be double that amount. So what is double of 6.45? We get 12.90. So if I'm using this deal, then it's the same as buying 6 for 12.9. So let's compare these two together. 6 for 12.25 or 6 for 12.9. This deal is a better deal. So we can eliminate this option without even doing our division yet. Now we just have to compare these two. So this is more than $2 and 6 items for 12.25 is also more than $2 per item. So we should do the division to compare the two amounts. So let's divide 12.25 by 6. 6 does not go into the number 1, so we're going to take the number 12. How many groups of 6 go into 12? Just 2 groups. Okay, we can bring down the next number, which is a 2. How many groups of 6 go into the number 2? 2 is too small, so 0 groups of 6 can fit inside 2. So we're just going to bring down the next number after that. How many groups of 6 fit into the number 25? I think we can say 4 groups of 6. That makes 24. Remainder 1. We can add another 0 and keep on going. How many groups of 6 fit into 10? Just 1 group. Add another 0 and keep on going. How many groups of 6 fit into 40? We can say 6 groups. And then we get remainder 4 again. So if I keep on going, I'm going to get 40 again. It's going to be the same thing, 6 groups, remainder 4, etc., etc. So the 6 is a repeated digit, so I'm just going to put a bar over the 6 to show that the 6 repeats itself. And we can bring this decimal up. So if you're using this deal, that makes each item worth $2.04, which is cheaper than buying each item for $2.17. So we can say that this is the better buy. So I only had to do division once because I eliminated that using logic. So let's try another example of how you can use elimination to find the best buy. If I tell you 6 items for $5.85 or 95 cents per item, which is just the same as $0.95, or 7 for $8.25. So one of these can be eliminated, not using the same trick we did up here. Here we use the doubling trick. Here we're going to think about more or less than $1. So if I'm buying 6 items for $5, 5.85, doesn't that mean that each item is just a little bit less than 1? Because if each item was $1, then the cost would be $6. So this is a little bit less than 6, which means that each item is a bit less than $1. If you look over here, I'm buying 7 items for $8.25. If each item was $1, then I should be paying just $7. So if I'm paying $8.25, that means that each item is more than $1. So this is a bad deal. So we're automatically going to cross this out, and all we have to do is compare these two. So we have 1 division left to do. So let's do that. So 6 items for 5.85. To get the price of 1 item, I'm going to have to divide. How many times can 6 go into 5? 0 times. So I'm going to take the number 58. How many groups of 6 fit into 58? We can say 9 groups of 6, since this is very close to 60. That's going to be 54, remainder 4. Let's bring down the next number. How many groups of 6 fit into 45? 7 groups of 6, which is 42, remainder 3. Let's add another 0. How many groups of 6 fit into 30? Exactly 5. Then we can bring the decimal point up. So if I'm using this deal, then each item is worth 0.5 975, which is more expensive than 95 cents. This is 97 cents, or if you round, 98 cents. So we're going to cancel this deal and just buy each item at the price of 95 cents. That's all for today's class, and I will see you next class.